What's going on, guys? The Steelers barely beat the Colts 20-17 in Indianapolis. I don't know why we didn't blow them out.
Yeah, seriously. I agree. This should have been a blowout. I mean, realistically, we should have destroyed the Colts. I mean, the Colts. Well, let's start with the Colts offense. They have the 25th ranked offense in the league, and they
had the 31st ranked defense in the league.
Exactly.
If you have
that's second to last, right in front of New England.
Like, if you have that type of defense and you have an offense with those kind of weapons like Brown, Bryant, Juju, James, McDonald, Eli Rogers.
Ben is the quarterback. I mean,
you should blow them out. You should put up like 30 or 40 freaking points.
Not
even a 50 burger.
Yeah, seriously.
But it's like, coming to this game, I was going to focus more on the offense because I was confident in the defense, but the offense I was keeping a close eye on. In this game, doesn't look like they did anything.
They scored, what, 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, Juju got a touchdown. Vince McDonald had a touchdown.
Well, I mean, which is good. We finally got in the end zone. Red zone offense played better than last week. But at the same time, we should have done a lot better. I expected much more. And I understand that, we always play hard, or not play hard, we always play difficult against, teams that, that we always play down to teams, or play down to terrible teams. We don't play good against terrible teams, We always don't play good against sub-500 teams, But, I mean, it's like, come on. The 31st ranked defense, we expect so much more from this team, especially the offense.
Yeah, the first half, well, let's get into the game. Like, the first half, the Steelers cannot do anything.
Yeah, I mean...
They cannot do anything.
I mean, let's start with the offense in the first half. I mean, Ben threw a pick, not even a
minute in. I think it was like the second or third play into the game.
Yeah, not even a minute in, and Ben throws a pick. He was targeting Brian, and I kind of consider that pick Brian's fault because... I mean, usually when a quarterback throws up the ball, it's the receiver's responsibility to catch the ball, no matter where it's at.
Exactly.
Well, it kind of matters where it's at, but it was obviously in bounds. And the thing is, Brian didn't even make an attempt.
He wasn't even close to the football.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of put his arms out, but that was like right after the defensive back intercepted it.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, he touched him, after the pick, after the
interception.
But at the same time, he didn't.
As a receiver, it is your job when the football is in the air. It's your job to get the football.
Right, and
it's your job to catch it.
Exactly, and he made no attempt to make a play or catch it. And honestly, this may just be me. You guys may disagree with me, but I kind of feel like Ben trying to get Bryant involved has kind of hurt this offense a little bit. I don't know, but I mean, Bryant did pretty good, pretty decent in this game. I mean, he did good on some screens and on some drag routes. But a player like Bryant, the talent he has, the size and speed, and we all know what he can do in the deep ball. We expect so much more from him. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
He got to play. He got to play more explosive, more impactful. I mean, we all expect that from Bryant,
Exactly, especially coming back after all the training and hard work he's done to get back onto the football field. He hasn't showcased it. He hasn't done nothing.
And honestly, this may just be me, but I'm not sure if he's going to stay on this team longer. I'm not even sure if he's going to be on this team next year.
I'm going to be honest.
We might release him.
I'm going to be honest. I think we're going to trade him in the offseason. Because if we really want to look for a quarterback, if Ben does retire, which I do think he will, but if Ben does retire, we got to look for a quarterback. If we decide not to get one in free agency, you got to bet we're going to get one in the draft. If we want to trade up, Brian could very well be a part of that trade if we do trade for an earlier first-round pick.
Right, and that's kind of how I would involve him, or that's how I would trade him. But talent-wise, yes, I want to keep him. But, the plays he's made this year hasn't been anything or much.
Has been major.
And the way he's been acting has been, very immaturely. So, I'd say, part of me wants us to keep him, part of me doesn't. I don't know. But we'll just see how he does the rest of the season. I do think he'll have a better second half. He is getting more involved, which I'm glad to see, but he needs to start making bigger plays.
Exactly.
That's just me.
Exactly.
But as for also in the second or in the first quarter or the first half, an unfortunate injury happened to this defense. Joe Hayden went down with I believe it was a fractured fibula.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, Joe Hayden has suffered a fractured fibula. I do not know if it's out for the season, but considering that he got this injury, close, to the end of the season,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is out for the season.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any timetable yet, but I'm pretty sure we're all just gonna think that's out for the season. I'm hoping it's not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking it's out for the season, but obviously I hope not. Joe Hayden has been a major addition for this defense. He's one of the main reasons why our defense is playing so great.
Thank God we got Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
If we kept Ross Cockrell, God knows what ranked our defense would be right now.
Yeah, seriously. So.
But Joe Hayden was a major addition to the Steelers team and defense.
It's really
losing him is gonna suck because you gotta think who's gonna fill in for him. Because Cody Sensabaugh came in after the injury. He didn't do too bad, but he still left people wide open.
At the same time, I kind of don't trust him too much.
I don't.
But I mean, we could sign Revis Island maybe.
Maybe see if he can revive his career.
Yeah,
maybe.
I've heard that Steelers are in talks. I'm not sure if we're going to sign him though. Or what I think we're going to do, and I think this will be the best option, promote Cameron Sutton from injured reserve and make him the starter opposite of Artie Burns.
But now, I wouldn't mind that, but that would put a lot of pressure on Cameron Sutton because obviously he's a rookie. He's just coming off injured reserve. Because I do think we will get him off injured reserve because he's very talented.
Right.
And we drafted him in the third round.
He just came back to practice a few weeks ago.
Exactly. So I see us, obviously getting him off injured reserve because I think it'd be a good help in this defense, especially with Joe Haynes' injury. But I think that would put a lot of pressure onto him.
Right, but Burns and Haynes can kind of help him a little bit. Get him kind of caught up with real quick.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
right.
Hilton, he's best in the slot, so I keep him in the slot. But
right.
I see us promoting Cameron Sutton, and his phone's going off. But
also, I'm probably getting notifications.
Yeah, but also in the second half or in the first quarter or first half, I mean, nothing much. I mean, we didn't score until the final drive, until the end of the game. We left what's his name? Dante Moncrief wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah, 50-yarder.
And then first half we didn't do much, but in the second half, we performed better. I mean, it was a bad start. We left Chester Rogers wide open for 61 yards.
I feel like we could have stopped him, but freaking Mike Mitchell couldn't make a freaking tackle.
Yeah.
And there was another defense back. I can't remember who it was.
I think it was Mike Hilton, but I kind of blame that a little bit on Mitchell. Because his position, he's kind of meant to make tackles.
Yeah, as a safety, you're meant to be able to prevent the receiver from getting to the end zone. It's your job.
Right.
And Mitchell just sucks at that. He can't tackle. He can't stop no one.
And I do think Mitchell got injured. Obviously, I don't wish injury upon him, but I'm not sure how severe his injury is.
I think he's suffering an ankle sprain or something.
Something like that. I don't know. But all I know is that I hope Mitchell gets released soon. And maybe after the season.
Hopefully.
But like I said, in the second half, we started to perform better. Juju had a hell of a game. I believe 5 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, Juju still.
Including a 44-yard reception, which was an absolute beautiful play.
Yeah.
Beautiful dime throw by Ben and beautiful catch by Juju. So I'm loving Ben and Juju right now.
Oh, absolutely. So, Juju is just a friggin' great addition for this offense.
Yeah, and I think they're going to be monstrous, in the second half of the season. I really do. And, Brown, didn't do much. I think he was just under 50 yards receiving.
I think, he only had like 3 receptions for, I'm going to say, maybe a good 30 or 40 plus.
Which kind of confuses me, and it kind of irritates me because Brown always has good games against the Colts, especially since they just released their best corner, Vontae Davis. Why the hell isn't he doing anything?
Exactly. You got to think, like, the Colts had Vontae Davis, last year when we faced him on Thanksgiving. He had 3 receiving touchdowns in a miraculous game. This game without Vontae Davis, he didn't show up whatsoever. Yeah. Besides the final drive.
Right.
But it was like...
But I expected so much more from Brown, and I'm sure you guys did too. But
yeah, right.
But Juju got a touchdown. Vance McDonald got a touchdown. Bell performed better. He got he actually had a pretty good game. And Ryan Shazier made a crucial interception.
A miraculous interception where Jacoby Brissett threw it to Jack Doyle, but it bounced off his hands. And Ryan Shazier, with his incredible awareness, just grabbed it right within his hands.
Yeah.
Gets a turnover that we desperately needed in that game.
Yeah, and that led to a Vance McDonald touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which tied the game.
Which Martavis Bryant got, by the way.
Yeah, and it was kind of cool to see Martavis and Juju kind of, celebrate together because, after all the drama that they've had a few weeks ago.
Bryant didn't have too bad of a game. He made a...
He didn't.
He made a very good play. I think it was a quick slant for a first down.
It was a drag route, but yeah.
That's what it was.
But like I said, we expect more from Bryant, but we expect more from this entire offense. But I guess it's just the bye week rust, I guess.
But I will say Bryant, stepped up in crucial moments. Vince McDonald stepped up in a crucial moment. This defense, was able to stop the offense.
Yeah, the offense could have performed better. They definitely should have performed better. They should have gotten more than 2 touchdowns. They should have had at least 4, in my opinion. Against one of the worst one of the worst defenses in the league.
That's how you think, right? But
right. And I understand it's an away game, but come on, seriously. The 31st ranked defense in the league, and all that talent you have on your offense, you can only get in the end zone twice.
Exactly.
Seriously, we have to work on it. Seriously.
This offense needs to freaking do something with the remainder of the season, with the teams that we're going up against. This offense has to upgrade.
Exactly.
This offense has to get into the end zone.
Exactly.
This offense has to do something for this team.
Exactly. And I understand, we don't perform well usually at away games or against sub 500 teams. I get that, but it's just common, it's just like
why
they should perform a lot better.
Exactly. Like why are you sucking against terrible teams, but you're playing miraculous against the best teams in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean,
it makes no sense.
Offense didn't really do much in the first half. They performed better in the second half. Ben had a pretty good game, 2 touchdowns, an interception, but he did pretty good. And defense, they played very good, especially in the second half.
Besides the 2 big plays that they allowed.
Yeah, the 2 touchdowns.
This defense did what they did. They did pretty good. They were able to stop Frank Gore. The defense was able to stop him in crucial moments.
Yeah, they got an interception. They got 3 sacks. So defense did pretty good, but they could have done better.
Right.
This entire team could have done better overall. But Boswell, he got the game-winning field goal. He missed a field goal earlier in the game, but he rebounded with a game-winning field goal. So that was good by him. We win 2017. A very ugly win, not the prettiest win, but I'll take it. It's a good away win, but let's just focus on Tennessee, man. Thursday Night Football should be a very interesting game. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Tennessee and Pittsburgh usually have good games, man. They have a pretty good rivalry.
Yeah, they have very interesting history.
Yeah, and I feel like that their rivalry is very underappreciated. Very underrated, in my opinion. So it should be a very good game Thursday.
Considering it goes back from when they were the Houston Oilers,
right.
that big rivalry back in the day.
Right. But, not the prettiest win, a very ugly win today. And
it wasn't easy. I don't know why it wasn't easy, but...
honestly, I'm sure you guys agree with us, but we should have blown them out, seriously.
But hey, we got the win.
We got the win.
We're 7-2 right now.
Yeah, we're 7-2. We still sit at the top of the AFC and the AFC North as well. And the Bengals lost today, so that's pretty good. That helps us.
And the Browns lost, but it's like it doesn't matter because they're not going to make an epic comeback.
And the Titans and the Steelers came off wins today, so it should be a very interesting game Thursday. I cannot wait. This should be a very interesting game, man.
Absolutely. So, it's going to be difficult too.
Yeah, and look out for a preview video. I'm hoping tomorrow or Tuesday. So look out for that. But like I said, not the prettiest win, but I'll take it.
Not the easiest one, but a win's. I always go with the win's a win.
It's a win. I'll take it, but. We just got to perform better. We got to step up.
They got to make the offense got to do better. Just defense got to figure out how to get a good number 2 corner, to replace Joe Hayden.
Yeah, and I think they're going to promote Sutton this week, or that's what I'm assuming.
I'm pretty sure. I want to see why not.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll play in the Thursday game, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But should be interesting. I cannot wait for Thursday's game, and let's celebrate this win, and let's get ready for Thursday. Should be very interesting, and let's just get ready, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace!